Comedian and politician Beppe Grillo has now signed a pact to support science. Well, Alex Morgan in The Cube has more.
When we're talking about vaccines and science, remarks like these might sound pretty uncontroversial. Science is a universal human right. You don't disagree with science, you just don't get it, right? But these are the words coming from Beppe Grillo, who has spent decades being a skeptic at the forefront of the anti-vaccine campaign. He was a comedian. He did a lot of jokes saying that Big Pharma were doing all this for money, big companies making money out of vaccines. Then he went on to found the populist 5-star movement. And now we're talking a 180-degree turn, because he is one of those who has signed a new pledge. You'd almost get whiplash from the kind of direction we've now turned. A new pledge to protect science alongside the former Prime Minister, a very different politician, Matteo Renzi, just there. Now, this is all drawn up by Roberto Burioni. He's a virologist who's quite well known on social media for going after people who, who dispute the findings about science and vaccines and how important vaccines are. And he's put this together. And the fact Beppe Grillo has signed it is deeply significant. So earlier on, I spoke to Dr. Burioni, and I asked him, how significant is it that you have a former doubter now on side? This is what he had to say.
This will have a huge impact because that particular political side has been a little bit, let's say, not completely firm in favor of science. Now, to see that the leader of that political party is taking a very strong and very firm position in favor of science, I think will be very, very important and very positive for us.
Now, why does this matter? Last year, Europe saw record high levels of measles. There were thousands of cases in Italy. This, of course, in spite of having the vaccine and the vaccine being mandatory, indeed. And yet not everybody is getting it, even in a country like Italy, where all children are supposed to get it. So praise and criticism for the fact that Mr. Grillo has only just started signing up to this. But people see it as a positive move, that political discourse in Italy now will have science, fact as fact, and politics will stay out of it.